This week you're expected to take data that you've compiled and turn it into a chart and graph that you can then use for your science fair project. If you don't use this graph for your science fair project, you can use one. This is just to teach you how to go about creating that. So one of the problems with your Google Docs is you can't just click on your table and then click create a chart. Like in Word you can do that, but you can't do that in Google Docs. However, you can take your table and find the important piece of information that you have. You can then press Command C to copy it, or right click and copy it. And then you can go and create a spreadsheet in Google Spreadsheets. So I went to Spreadsheets, I created one new, of course I saved it, McMullen, data, and then I need to highlight all the columns and rows that are going to be necessary, and I press Command V, or right click, paste. I have my trial number, dark, moderate, bright, escaped, stayed dark, my trials that had occurred, and the data that I compiled. If I take this highlighted information and then go to Insert Chart, a chart will be created. And as you can see, it says Trial 1, Trial 2, Trial 3, dark, moderate, bright, escaped, stayed dark. I don't have any units over here for my y-axis, which I need to, and I'll show you how to go about doing that. Also notice though, you can change the type of graph for whatever kind that you believe is most pertinent, sorry about that, for your data. And so look at the different types and see which one you believe is most helpful. This one's kind of neat because it shows you when all of the mealworms added up throughout the trials where they went the most was that they stayed where it was already dark. So I just find that to be interesting. Or you can go with all the trials. It's really up to you. Once you've done that, you can also customize your chart, which is really important. For example, I'm not going to title it Trial 1, Trial 2, and Trial 3. I would title it Mealworm Preferences. I like that my legend is on the right. I think that's a good spot for it. I like that I have an Arial font. My horizontal axis is there, and it says trial number, so that is good. However, that's not really what it was. My horizontal axis should be labeled as habitat light. Okay, and then if we go to then my vertical axis, I can give it a title as well, and I can say number of mealworms. And so then that should pop up for me on my vertical axis as well. And you can change your major grid lines so that they don't that they count, but what you would like them to count by. You can change a lot of things. So whatever you believe is best is really important. Notice I pressed enter and it popped in. When you're all done and you know you have a title, both axes are labeled, and your key is easily to read and accurate as well, you press insert. And ta-da, you have your graph. Because I want to see your chart and your graph, please move it so I can see both. When you're done, make sure that your document is shared with me and uploaded. This is the method that you can use for then putting your graphs into a document. So then let's say that I went back to my science fair report and I wanted to insert this into there. What I can do is I'm clicked on it right now and I can press Command. So an easy way that you can then go ahead and put this chart right into your Google document would actually just be to take a screenshot. As we all know, we can press Command Shift 4 to do that, and we can take a picture of that lovely chart you have made, and you can insert that then right into your lab report. Now, and you can do that of course by saying insert image. All screenshots are saved to your desktop, and so you can say upload image desktop, and you can find the screenshot that you just took today. So you should look for the screenshot that shows your graph, and once it's there it'll upload and you can select and it should be there within your graph section. So ta-da, your graph is done, it's uploaded, it looks professional, wonderfully well done. That is one method for inserting your graphs into your professional document for your science fair and or any other time that I ask for a graph. Let me know if you have any questions, and good luck.